Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a singles reading for the sign of Pisces. And we're just going to start out by asking sort of what's going on for you right now. Okay, and this is a general reading, so this won't resonate with every Pisces out there. So take what you need and leave the rest. And I'm just going to ask right now what's going on with my Pisces people. What is going on for my Pisces? And I'm using a different deck today. This is a sort of a tribute to the artist Alphonse Mucha, this deck, and the imagery is really stunning. So I love, love, love this deck. Okay, so we're just asking right now what's going on with Pisces. I'm just gonna shuffle one more time. Okay, what's going on for my Pisces people? What's going on for my Pisces? I'm just gonna get a few more cards so you can get a full story. Okay. All right, Pisces. So I think that right now your focus, that you're just like really focused on your hopes and dreams. Maybe you're sort of in an exploration time right now of sort of looking at what your hopes and dreams are. Like really assessing like what happiness looks like for you. I definitely think that you're looking at, you know, a desire for a new start here in love. I feel like part of this dreaming and hoping is that you have a desire for like a bigger love than you have really experienced before. It's almost like, it's so funny, we're on Pisces and my vision just goes right to this fish here. That's cool. It's almost like you showing up in the reading. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like Pisces, you have such an ability to love and such an overflow of love, and I feel like in your hopes and dreams, it's just sort of like you kind of wishing for that reciprocal love in a way. But there's a lot here to talk about too, where you're kind of like in a space of maybe getting more balance with yourself, almost like maybe where you may have had a tendency in the past to kind of spill out the love, that you might be sort of learning how to rein that in, and not just be so like overflowing like this Ace of Cups. It's like where you have a desire to have this, you might be tired of being this. You know, you might be tired of being the one who's just pouring out and pouring out and pouring out so much love. And I think you've got some desire here to have someone come in who pours that love back to you. Like, see, this water is pouring out of the cup and it's overflowing into the water below. And I feel like you'd like to be on the receiving end of this, and so it might be that you're sort of in an emperor mode where you're sort of sitting in your power a little bit and sort of getting into a space where you're like, no, I'm not gonna accept anything less than this love overflowing to me. Like, it's like you want someone to come in and show up with overflowing love towards you, and you're kind of like, this is the way I want it. I'm not going to settle for less. And I just like, this is what I want, and I want it the way I want it. I think that's really beautiful, because I think you may have a tendency historically to just be like so giving of the love, you know, giving and giving and giving. That it's possible that you've just sort of left your own cups empty. You may be in kind of a quiet time right now, like an introspective time, where, and that kind of goes along with this this Emperor, where you're just sort of hanging back in your cave, and if energy is coming in, you really want it to come to you. You want it to step up to you. I don't think you're in a position where you're going to chase anybody right now. I don't think that's happening. I think you are, you know, it's almost like you've got your pride together. Careful that you don't get too much into pride mode, that you don't sort of open your heart space when this overflowing love does show up for you. Make sure that you leave a little space open for it. Like if someone comes in and they're giving that love, Emperor can sometimes be a little bit stubborn and a little bit closed off. So I would say just, you know, make sure that you that you're able to stay open. Sometimes Hermit can be a little bit closed off. So if this is what you desire, if it's in your hopes and dreams to kind of be receiving this overflowing love, if it's coming in and it feels a resonance that it is like a love that's willing to meet you at the table, maybe the advice is to let your heart be a little bit open. You have a King of Cups here, so I think that you're working hard at your emotional balance. I think that you're working hard at maybe not being so much in you being in this Ace of Cups mode of like spilling it out and spilling it out and spilling it out, right? So it's nice that King of Cups is here to balance out the Emperor and the Hermit, because King of Cups has a lot of love, but he's got it in check, you know? He's not like spilling out of the cracks. And there's a fish on here, so I feel like you're sort of in this energy anyway, of like finding emotional balance, finding your emotional footing. It's like you're willing to dip your toes in the water, but you don't have to immerse your entire body in it. And that maybe has been your experience in the past of just sort of getting lost into the emotion of it. So this King of Cups is nice because he has a lot of emotional balance. Like he's capable of love, right? But he's in his power, and he's just, it's like he's able to love, but without like losing it, if that makes sense. So this is nice. And they've got a King of Swords here too. You've got two kings here and an Emperor. So and listen, tarot is not gender specific, so this can definitely be for male or female. But I just think with these two kings here and this Emperor here, it's like you're getting that balance of you know, not being so Queen of Cupsy, where you're just like willing to just give. This is just like you sitting in your power. You've got your clarity. You are saying what's on your mind. You're speaking what's on your mind. You're not being impulsive about anything. You're not moving really fast into things. I just feel like you're sort of getting your lane, getting your groove. This is really nice. You're sitting in your power, and it's almost like you have more of a knowing of what you're doing right now, in terms of your emotional balance, which is really nice. So we're going to take a look at really quick what's coming in for you, what might be coming in for you, Pisces. Okay, so this is for my Pisces singles. What's coming in for my Pisces singles? What's coming in for my Pisces singles? What type of energy is coming in for my Pisces singles? What's coming in for my Pisces singles? For Pisces, Yo, these cards are just like zoom, zoom, zoom. Coming in for Pisces. Oh boy. I just want to see where I might need clarity. Why is Seven of Pentacles here? What's happening with this? What are we harvesting here? Okay. Heavy air on this. What we're harvesting here. I feel like whatever you're doing you're being very intentional. That's just right off the top. That's the energy hit right off the top. Pisces, you may have a couple of options around you. You could be finding your balance, but I feel like also you may just have like, there may be like more than one moving part around you, around the energy that's coming in for you. Feeling like fire and earth. So it could be a fire sign, could be an earth sign, right? So Aries, Leo, Sag, it could be, or it could also be Virgo, Capricorn. I've just lost my mind. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I'm tired, y'all. My brain is not working. So anyway, let's start here. Yeah. I feel like there's a couple options coming around, you know? There's a couple options floating around you. You might be kind of trying to suss out like which one is the best for you, but I think you're going to be okay, because I think that I think you've done some pretty hard work at your boundaries, at your borders. I think that you are nice and bordered up, but you're not so bordered up that you don't have space to let something in. You've got a little crack in the wall behind you. You've got space to let something in, but because you've worked so hard at like in a very meticulous way, you have like built these borders around you, you know, around your space and around your energy, that you're just like, you're not just letting any energy come in. It's like, I feel like and Pisces, you're intuitive, so you will know what to do here. But I feel like you are being very careful about who you let, you know, through the gates. And that is not a bad thing. But you do have someone coming in who is riding towards you like really damn fast. You know, this is someone with a lot of passion. I just want to get like some clarity on this this Knight of Wands. I just want to know, like, what is this person about who's coming in with passion? See, it's interesting because I feel like you've got one person around you who's coming in with a lot of passion, but then I feel like there's another energy who wants to really like, you have a Seven of Pentacles here. So I feel like there's also a person who is, there's two different energies. There's someone who's coming in with a bunch of passion. I just want to get more information about like who this is. And then there's another energy that has, to me, like more stability. Hang on. Too many. Okay. So listen, it's like, okay. there's a couple of things going on. It's like, first of all, there's this passionate person who's coming in, and there's like a lot of fire. There's a lot of intensity with this person, right? It's like chemistry on 10, which sometimes can make someone feel like a total perfect match, right? But because you've been sort of working at like getting emotional balance, I feel like you've gone through such a transformation that you're like manifesting in something different. It's possible that like historically this is what you've been drawn to, like where all the passion is, all the passion, all the passion, all the passion, and you just fly right into it and fall right into it and give all your love and like pour it all in. So this may be, there may be an energy around you that sort of resonates with what you've dealt with already, or the way you've kind of navigated and loved before. Like this may be resonating there. I feel like this is resonating with like previous patterns of loving. But then there's this other energy that's coming in that is like clear, present, loyal, sharp, intelligent, wants to plant seeds and grow, This is like, the Seven of Pentacles is somebody who is like, imagine what a farmer does, right? Like he plants seeds and he tends to his crops and he watches them grow, right? This is like someone who's here to really like put in the serious work. This isn't someone who's just coming in to tap in for passion. This is someone who's coming to work for it. This is a person who is more clear on what they want. This is a person who is coming in with truth. This is someone who knows how to communicate. So I think that you have manifested in this type of thing, and I think that you will know the difference. You will intuitively know the difference between these two type of energies. When it feels like a 5-alarm fire, pay attention. And when something feels more, I would say this other energy right here feels more comfortable, it's probably someone that you feel calm and sort of more serene when you're around them. It's not that you don't have chemistry with this person, this other energy, but it's not like this. It's not like this 5-alarm fire. It's not the same. This is different. And you want to know what's really funny? This is the Lover's card, right, from this deck, but I'll be honest with you, I don't love the energy on this Lover's card. Where like normally the Lover's card is one of my most favorite cards in the deck, but in this deck, like it's like this angel above these two people has like almost a sinister look about their face. So we'll have to see how this intuitively hits through readings, this Lover's card. But you know, I would just say probably historically, when something comes in and it feels really passionate, it feels like heavy soulmate energy, right? But I would say assess what that is. Like assess what that is. When something's coming in and it feels all passionate and it makes your head think like, oh my God, this could be my soulmate. This could be my twin flame, right? I'm not mocking you, by the way, when I talk like that. I'm talking about like even my own dialogue that goes on with me when I meet up with this type of passionate energy, right? Like that's what we tell ourselves. Like we get kind of tricked by the chemistry into thinking that like this is some kind of soulmate, right? But as we transform, as we go through transformation, right, and we learn about manifesting in our hopes and dreams, you have the Star card, right? When we get to that place where we're like really manifesting in the type of love that we want, we will start to resonate more with this type of energy that is like stable, abundant, clear, truthful, honest, good communication. So where this might not have as much fire as this other thing, this other like energy, this has more stability. This has more like long-term potential. This has like staying power, if that makes sense. So I'm not saying that this won't feel like chemistry, but this one might be like a slower build on the chemistry, this other option. So I'm just gonna say like pay attention to more than just chemistry when you're weighing up these options that are around you, Pisces, okay? Because this one looks really beautiful, and this could either be an air sign or an earth sign. Who knows? It doesn't have to be, but they may just be coming in with that really intellectual and kind of earthy energy. So, you know, pay attention to what these people like resonate on a deeper level. Like when you leave interactions, what does it feel like? Do you feel calm? Do you feel serene? Do you feel a lot of peace? Or do you feel a little bit anxious? Do you feel a little bit chaotic? Pay attention to what you feel like on a gut level when you leave these interactions, and they'll tell you intuitively everything you need to know. And you're in your magician mode, so you're already going to be able to like suss out. You've got all the tools you need to like figure this out. So you know what you're doing. You're going to be just fine. And this is a beautiful energy coming in. These are actually both like, this is going to be like a more fun energy, but this one will be a more beautiful. If what you're looking for is fun, then this fiery option would be great for you. But if what you're looking for is something that's longer lasting, and there's honesty and good dialogue and intelligence and sort of like that mental bond, then that's what this stable energy is going to bring you. So you know, of course, you have free will. You get to decide what it is that you want. So that is it, Pisces. That's your reading for today for my Pisces singles. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And then if it didn't, you can always watch your sun, moon, and rising for more resonance. And yeah, I just want to thank you so much for coming out and supporting the channel and showing up to receive this reading today. All right, take care, Pisces.